Hello, fellow Earthlings. This is Earthling 6455463728. And this morning, as I was in bed, as often happens, a thought struck me. And I thought, hey, if I had a choice, well, I do have a choice, but if I was going to choose which religion I thought would be the best one, which one would it be? And I think the title kind of gives this one away, so I'll just go ahead and say it. I think I like Buddhism the best. So let's just go down the list of world religions. There's your Hinduism, I think is one of the oldest. Then there's Judaism, of the Abrahamic religions. That morphed into Christianity, and one could say maybe Islam as well. And then there's Buddhism, I think, which one can say would have come from Hinduism, because as far as I remember, the Buddha was a Hindu prince, who ultimately became the Buddha. Is there any religion I'm missing out on? Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, Buddhism. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, the thing about Buddhism and why I think it's objectively, it's one of the best religions to pick. I don't know about one of the best. Maybe it's the best one. The reason why I think it's the best one is because you have unlimited do-overs. Okay? I mean, you can just keep failing and failing and failing and failing and failing until one day you finally get it and you achieve nirvana, and boom. I mean, that is like a regular video game. It's a great idea. I mean, who wouldn't want to just keep trying until you finally get it? So, from that perspective though, why not Hinduism? I mean, Hinduism has reincarnation as well. Well, I was thinking that if we look at Buddhism, there is a slight difference between Buddhism and Hinduism. From what I know about Hinduism, even the gods end up reincarnating. They come back in different forms. And to me, it's kind of like, you're a god and you still end up getting recycled. That's kind of silly. I mean, that does not seem so appealing. But the thing that Buddhism has on Hinduism is, somebody actually achieved nirvana. Somebody was able to break the cycle and achieve the ultimate peace, the ultimate goal. So if you're looking at these two religions and you say, hey, they're similar and they have a similar goal, but at least this religion has somebody who achieved the goal. You know, maybe it is that I don't know Hinduism that well, but I don't know of anybody in Hinduism that achieved the ultimate goal. Now, if I were asking, I would be a little bit concerned that only the Buddha has achieved nirvana. That does not, I mean, it's better than Hinduism, don't get me wrong, at least somebody achieved it, but just the one person achieved it. I mean, if I had my way, you would have a couple of Buddhas, there would be a bunch of different people and not a reincarnated one. And as a matter of fact, well, I think Taoism it might not quite be like Buddhism. That's with the Dalai Lama, I think. I'm a little bit concerned that if you're the Buddha and you've achieved nirvana, if they are that close and he is supposed to be, that religion's Buddha, why are you getting reincarnated? I mean, that's the thing that I seem to get about Buddhism. The Buddha achieved nirvana and he's done. He's out of here. He's gone. Like I said, I would want to see other examples of people who achieved nirvana, but yeah. So, but going down the line, if I had to pick a number two, I guess it would be Hinduism. But like I said, I would be concerned that I hadn't seen anybody who had achieved nirvana. That's a little bit concerning to me. As far as I know, even the gods get reincarnated, and that is not to me like a good sign, because you're like, these are the gods and they're still getting reincarnated. I mean, that's not really a positive thing. Now I think Buddhism does proselytize a bit, maybe not very much. It's just those two Abrahamic religions, Christianity and Islam, that really want everybody to join up. But yeah. But anyway, with respect to Hinduism, I don't know. I'm really grateful for the do-overs, 100%. I am really excited about that. But the other guys, I gotta say, I really, between Islam, Christianity, I think that that one shot, you have one life, and if you mess up, it's like musical chairs. When the music stops playing, if you haven't given your life to Jesus or Allah, then you're out. Yeah, I would not rank the two of them very high with that. And then if I have to go down, I suppose Judaism. But of course, they are not proselytizing. They're like, we have everybody we need. So yeah. And then I don't even know how they really feel about the afterlife. Because if you look at the Old Testament, there's people aren't really too concerned about what happens after you're dead. It's only in the New Testament that, Jesus comes and he starts talking about going to prepare a place for people, and this day you will be with me in paradise and stuff like that. So when it comes down to the Jews, and I know for the Pharisees, they 100% did not believe in an afterlife. So I don't know. I don't think, I'm not too excited about that if I was picking a religion. I mean, a religion without an afterlife is kind of like, so what? I can do whatever I want without repercussions kind of thing. So yeah, I wouldn't pick that one up too high. Are there any others? Oh, yeah, there's Mormonism. Well, Mormons. I don't know that I would really go with that one, because as far as I have heard, you, in the afterlife, when it comes, you get to be the ruler of as many planets as the number of wives that you had. So that means that people end up trying to collect a lot of wives. I don't know why you want to be the ruler of so many different planets, and this is just a rumor that I had heard. I don't know that it's a rumor, but it's something that I'd heard. I don't know why anybody would want to be the ruler. That's another thing too. That why do you want to rule the world? Why does anybody want to rule the world? I mean, that is a tremendous responsibility. Even if you're a dictator, when you're lying asleep at night and things are going really, really badly in the world, that's on you. I mean, you can lie to anybody that you want to, but you can't lie to yourself. You are in charge. So, of course, if you're a dictator, you're not going anywhere. But it wouldn't really make you feel that good if things aren't going that well. Why don't you just concentrate on a small thing, country maybe, and do that really, really well? I mean, how many palaces do you really need? Who are you trying to impress, honestly? I do not know why people need more and more and more and more. I'm sure if I got there, I might get an idea. But as of being right here, it seems like more work than it's worth. Which, I remember a story about, I think it's the guy who's in charge of Wikipedia, who owns Wikipedia. And there's a story I heard. Somebody was saying, well, you could really make more money with Wikipedia. And allegedly, the guy was like, no, I'm not interested. No, it's not Wikipedia. It is Craigslist. So they were telling that person, yeah, you could be a billionaire. Right now you have like $400 and something million. Why don't you become a billionaire? And the guy on Craigslist was kind of like, he's met all these other billionaires, and they spend so much of their time trying to manage their money and make more of their money. He wasn't interested in spending more time and energy and effort on managing his money. He was like, I'm rich enough. I don't need that much more, which is kind of my attitude. But anyway, yeah, I'm big on reincarnation. As many do-overs as possible. That whole thing with hell, I don't know why more people don't just switch over to a religion that has reincarnation. I mean, whether you believe in it doesn't really change it. You have to believe that that's really what the fact is. But yeah, seems like a really good idea to me. If we have to pick a religion that has like multiple indefinite do-overs, seems like the best route to me. Anyway, guys, you can like, unlike, comment, subscribe, and or share. Peace.